Okay, so we have a gold 4 Hanzo player. Hi guys, so I started playing Hanzo recently and I really enjoy the hero and I want to become better at him. I feel like my main problem is consistency. I sometimes manage to hit good shots and predict targets really well, but other times I seem to fumble and miss easy shots. For some reason, I also have a hard time shooting from above. It's weird, but I find it easier to shoot from the ground or below a target and I don't know why. This is one of the games I had today and it's the closest one I had in terms of balance. The match could have gone either way. So I was wondering if it was possible for people to give me tips in order to improve at Hanzo and also at the game in general, please. Okay. If possible, I would also like to know if whether I am relying on luck or if I'm actually aiming and predicting shots, because in my head I'm always active aiming unless, for example, there's a choke point with a lot of people. In these situations, I usually aim for the crowd. Yeah, I'd say the big thing with Hanzo is that you want to try and actually hit the shots. Like, obviously, it's a projectile, so understand the projectile and try and land the shots. Like, don't just rely on luck and just shoot a lot. Because this thing you have where it's like sometimes I hit good shots, sometimes I miss the easy shots. I feel like that probably comes down to you actually not shooting enough. And it's just that, you need to shoot more so that you're going to, have more shots, right? So I'm going to go watch over this. So I don't want to go over like, oh yeah, this is how you play Hanzo, how you use Hanzo's cooldowns. I'll probably have a guide video on my channel for that. But in terms of teaching how to play Hanzo, I'd rather just teach what I'm seeing right now, like in front of me. And if I see any issues with your gameplay, then I will obviously, tell you. So we have a very pokey comp, so this is gonna be good for us. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't really move. Like, you would only want to move from this position if they've got like a Widow or a Hanzo. But here, like, you have the range advantage there. You can definitely stay there for a bit. Okay. Shooting a decent amount. I'd say so far, you need to use your Storm Arrows just like a bit more. And, okay, two things. One, you need to charge up your shots a little bit more, because even if these shots do land, it's not going to do a lot of damage. And because you're not charging them up a lot, they're not going full speed. And the second thing is that you need to use your Storm Arrows. There we go. You see how much pressure that does? Good shot on the cast. Okay, I like that we're going to push this guy. Good Storm Arrows. Nice. Good disengage. This is me to probably get out of the open space a little bit here. I mean, good kill. Storm arrows, nice, good pick. Let's see what you do here. Yeah. So what you should have done was you have your sonar coming up. Go behind the corner, get your sonar, place it here, then that way you know what's gonna happen. But once you kill the hog, you're kind of free to go take this high ground again and then just play from here because you have a way better angle. Plus, it's like a lot safer. But that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's like a small thing because you won the fight. Okay. I like that you pushed this guy. Very aggressive play. Yeah, you need to charge up your arrows a bit more. That's why you're missing, because you're not even getting the full speed. After we run away, I wouldn't pick on 1 HP. Good dragon. Yeah, he's easy. So like that, you're just getting too greedy. Once you get low HP, stop peeking, run away, maybe go up here, get healed, and then go back to the fight. Because this whole time, you're trying to fight when you don't really have the ability to fight. Good shot. Get out of the LOS of the hog. Yeah, you need to charge up your arrows more. That's like a pretty consistent problem. Good sonar. So the thing with sonar and your storm arrows is that you just want to use them as often as possible because it's just free value. It is. Yeah, you see how you're just not charging up your shots and like, oh, my aim is so bad, bro. Like you're not like that one you charged, but that one you didn't charge. That one you didn't charge. So it's like, obviously, you're not gonna hit any shots because they're not going fast enough. I like that you're pushing this guy. Nah. You got a bit too greedy, right? So like when you want to push someone and like they kind of see you, use your lunge to like get away. Also, this was a bit ill-timed just because they used the rush, but it's okay. Sonar's fine. We can see this guy because like there, when you use sonar to just get that value, like you know he's there, so it's easy to shoot him. There's a cast behind you, by the way. I don't know if you realize it. Good shot. Yep. Instead of running down the hallway, you're getting scared, just go down this hallway, because then you can use the cover. How much damage do you have right now? 2.5k, not bad, but you could have more damage if you actually shot your stuff. So like there's sonar, and like that's gonna let you see this guy, and then you can push him. You see why you want to use your sonar and your storm arrow so often? Nice shot, nice shot. So like you're hitting good shots when you actually charge up your arrow. Another thing that I'm seeing is that you play main very, very often. You see how, like, you know, you could have got hit by the sleep dart, right? So when you play main really often, it's hard to get meaningful damage because you can only really see their tank. And it's also easy to take a bunch of damage because you're sat kind of in the LOS of where everyone is. So instead of playing main for so long, you know, like you can play main for a little bit, right? But like once you're here, you shoot hog. Okay, maybe wall climb up, take this angle. You can see these guys. Maybe you could wall climb up here and shoot from here. You want to constantly change your angles because it's gonna make it easier for you to get kills. And then like you might be asking, well, Kai, if I go up here or I go up here, aren't I gonna get shot? Yeah, that's the whole point because now they're looking away from your team to you, and then you've got a little ability called lunge that just gets you away from that danger. And then you want to kind of go in that loop very consistently where like you play main, kind of go on an angle, try and kill someone, and then lunge out. That's like your gameplay loop. Because right now you're getting very lucky kills where they're just kind of walking into you. This is good. That's a good idea. I like this. This is a good dragon too. Then the storm arrow to go follow up on the armor. This is good. You see how you immediately got more value the second you moved? Like you didn't even hit any shots. You literally just moved from here to here. And because you could see people, you became more of a threat. That's unlucky. If you had the hook perk, yeah, it gives you that. Nice storm arrows. So yeah, I'm seeing that just like your main problems are like you're not using your cooldowns enough, you're playing main too much, and you're not charging up your arrow very consistently. Like you kind of just spam it off. Okay, good shot. Okay. Nice. I'm in, yeah. Not too much to complain about right now. Yeah, with Hanzo, big mistake people make is like they play CSGO or they play Siege. As Hanzo, you do not hold angles and sit there. You move to see people and then shoot them. You are not a hold angle character. No hero in this game is a hold angle character. If you can't see someone, you want to move somewhere to where you can actually see them. Unless it's literally in their spawn, then yeah, maybe play behind the corner and then wait for them to come through. Like you always want to play to actively move into someone's LOS so that you can shoot them. You have your frost arrow. I want to see you use it. Like here, like immediately, you should frost arrow. Had you used the freeze arrow earlier, you know he would have been too slow. But again, why are you hooked here? Because you're main. You're not playing up here. You're not playing over here. So naturally, the hog's gonna look at the back line, and then because you're just sat main in open space, he just sees you. If you were up here, he wouldn't even be able to see you. If you were over here, he wouldn't even be able to see you. Even if like this is a bit more of a passive position, I wouldn't play here at all. But as a hypothetical, if you're playing up here, it's a slight off angle from main, and he wouldn't even hook you, right? And then you end up dying. Again, you're kind of playing like CSGO, where like you're trying to wait for them to walk into your scope. No, you need to peek into them and pressure them immediately. Now, of course, I understand that you're 3v5, but that's why you've got lunge. If you peek out and they see you, lunge away. That's the whole reason why heroes in this game have these abilities, so that you can get aggressive and then get out. You're not meant to play this game with like, yeah, I'm gonna just sit behind the corner, because now you let him walk into you and now he kills you. You see how that's not really the best idea? And like, had you been alive here, you could have helped the Soj with the overclock. Just a thought. Good shot. Again, we're kind of just sat in the back playing main. We're not we're not really doing anything. Once we kill that guy, move up here. Like yeah, you do it now, but then like it's too late. Okay, good. We're charging up the arrows. Like again, I would just use my sonar here. I would just pop it here. Maybe even my frost arrow. Just try and get value. Because like by the time they actually get to the fight, you're gonna have them back anyway. Like here's good, but it's probably a little late. Okay, this dragon is too early. Dragon's really meant to be used mid-fight when the enemies are already committed in the fight. Because let me show you what happens when you pop this dragon, right? Because no one's really committed in the fight, they can just react to the dragon and just kind of walk around it, right? And it doesn't change the fight that much because they weren't already fighting people. You would rather use it when, like, the Hog's over here, Cass Reaper maybe is over here, maybe Kiriko's over here. Because then you're going to separate people and you're going to force them to make a choice. Do we keep fighting or do we try and run away? But you can't do both, which means they're going to take a bunch of damage. But that dragon doesn't do a lot because, you know, they don't have to make that choice. Here, I wouldn't walk into the Roadhog because it's very dangerous. I would just play outside this room, poke a little bit, maybe even go up top on the stairs to create an angle. You know the Kiriko's there. Yeah, so your aim is good. You just need to shoot more charged shots. Did you see how there you're just not charging your shots? It's a very big problem for you. Okay, Reaper chases. Good shot. Because, like, you have good aim. Your aim is definitely not bad. Like, yeah, you missed some shots. But, like, that's fine. Again, main, move, right, left, forward, anywhere but main. Get away from your team. It should be illegal, like, in your head to stand on the same angle that your team is standing on, okay? I want that to be, like, illegal for you. Yes, this is good, because you see how you're separating yourself. Your whole team is main, but, like, you're on this angle. I want you to do this more. Separate yourself. You fell on accident. That's okay. I get it. Again, you know, we have Sonar, Storm. Just use them. They're, like, do not have any thoughts in your head about, oh, I need to... No. Use Sonar where you think people are going to be. Use Storm arrows all the time. Use your Frost if you've got it all the time. That's it. No thoughts. Because it's just free value and there's no reason to hold on to it. Okay, main. And like you see how we're playing main? And we can't shoot anything. If we were up here, we could shoot people. If we were over here, we could shoot people. But playing main, we can't see anyone. That's one of the two reasons why playing main is so bad. Because it's literally, it's very dangerous for you. Because if they collapse on your team, they're going to collapse on you. And you also can't see anyone. So it's like, why would you even want to play main? How much longer is this game? Okay, I'm probably not going to watch this full game. I'll watch maybe a few more fights. Because obviously, like, the mistakes you're making now are going to be the mistakes that you're making throughout the whole game. Okay? And in fact, let me prove it, okay? Good storm arrows. Like, we're playing main. Our team is here. We need to rotate left. We need to climb on the high ground. We need to maybe go up here. We need to create angles. And then again, we're not charging up our arrows fully. We're just kind of spamming them. It's not very good. We're playing main. We have our cooldowns and we're not using them. You see, so like, I'm not going to go through the rest of this game because you're going to be playing the same. No offense, right? And like, it's just kind of a waste of our time. So, Mr. Hanzo player, what is your name? Remarkable _ jeweler 74, okay? Your three things that I want you to work on, and I recommend you try and do this like one at a time because it's going to make the improvement process a lot easier for you. Number one, you need to fully charge up your shots a lot more. Because when you do, you hit shots and you actually hit shots very consistently. But a lot of the time, you kind of just do this like limp dick mentality of like, oh yeah, charge up a little bit, shoot. But like, that doesn't do anything. Because one, it's not fast enough to actually hit the target, so you miss. And even if it does hit the target, it doesn't do any damage. The second thing is use all of your cooldowns just all the time. Hanzo's not a very like he's not a character, but like you need to think about your cooldowns. If you have Sonar, use it where you think people are gonna go. If you have Storm, use it. It's free damage. It's a free 1v1 tool. It's actually free elo. And then if you take the freeze arrow, use the freeze arrow consistently. It slows down people, makes them easier to shoot. You know, it makes it harder for them to live. And your lunge, this leads into the third point. I want you to create more kind of angles, right? Don't always play behind your team. If you notice your team is one way, can you get on the left? Can you get on the right? And the reason why you want to do this, I have a bunch of videos on my main channel where I talk about off angles, right? And basically, playing main is bad because you're easy to kill and it's hard to do damage. If you take an angle in the middle of the fight, this is going to force the enemies to look either at you or your team. And this decision is really good because if they choose to look at you, well, then that's why you've got your lunge. That's when you can disengage back to your team and then repeat the cycle. But if they choose to look at your team, well, then you're on this really powerful angle where you can see them, and now you can just shoot them. So I want you to work on those 3 things. Practice them one at a time. I recommend doing your arrow thing first, because that's going to be universally good. And then you can choose the cooldowns or the off angles next, because they both matter just as much. And I really hope this helps, and have a good day. Peace.